Hey everyone, it's Billions of Bricks, and today in this video I'm going to be building Groot, but it's a little too soon for that.
What? No!
He thinks you want him to wear it as a hat.
That's not what I said!
So to begin, we're going to be building Groot's mouth, which is part of his head, obviously, that I'm going to be working on in this section of the video. Just real quick, making a tongue, attaching some snot, and wow, look at that, we have a mouth. Gonna add some more slopes for details, making some internal supports, actually not internal supports, my bad, it's the eye sockets, and adding some actual internal supports that'll soon lead to the top of his head, and adding the back of his head, basically oh darn, I said that word. You gotta watch my other videos to understand. Anyway, we're gonna build the back of the head. Again, using some brackets, using some regular snot bricks to give it a nice sloping, gradual sloping feel. And putting those two together, similarly to how you would make two sides of a plastic thing and fuse those together. We're adding some foliage to the top of his head, making it look nice and Groot-like. The head is pretty much finished at this point, just have to add some eyes and some eyebrows, and look at that, it looks so cute, kind of. Search your house for some dark tan pieces and begin building the front of Groot's torso, using, again, a lot of the similar snot techniques to the head. Going to add some bricks, 3-plate tall bricks, that I use a lot to fill in spaces in models where plates would not be necessary, but I do like plates. Honestly, plates are a lot more useful than standard LEGO bricks because you can get a lot more detail. Just how I use them in the fabric with the angled plates too. They make a really nice landscaping tool, I guess you could call it, as well as some of the actual multiple brick high slope pieces that LEGO makes, although I would only use them in certain cases because they can look a bit basic. I added the zipper in the front of his jacket, and as you can see in this shot, I continued on to the back using some plate snot bricks, which are a mix of two of my favorite things, as well as more plates to give the nice fabric look. I tried to make it look as natural as possible within the constraints of LEGO, layering the different angled plates and regular plates, using some more internal brick structure. I think a lot of good LEGO models, and I'm not saying mine is good, it's pretty mediocre, but in most good models, I keep thinking about landscaping. They use many layers of plates and bricks and tiles and snot bricks attached to plates, bricks, and tiles to give it a nice slope and gradual natural feel. And that's what I tried to do with this model.
I am Groot.
Mm-hmm.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I'm Groot.
No, that's exactly what you just said! How's that even possible?
Similar to the back of Groot's torso, I forgot to include the arms in the initial editing of this video, so we appreciate you, arms. You add a nice aesthetic to the build. I tried to make Groot's hands look like they do in the movie, very twig-like, and it's a similar technique that's used on Yoda and Grogu, except much smaller for this model. And unlike the legs, which are coming up soon, the hands are mirrored on both sides of the build. So, on to the legs. For the legs, I wanted a unique pattern on both sides, because in the film you can see a small detail on the knee. I don't even know what it is. It's like a patch of fabric or whatever. But I used a lot of larger slopes in dark red to give the thighs, that's interesting detail to include, to give the thighs a nice rounding at the top. And the model's done now, as you can see. And I'll definitely do this video again, of course, if it gets enough views and likes or whatever. So definitely like the video, subscribe, do whatever it takes to please me. I know that sounds kind of threatening, and it is. But, yeah. That's... What's his name? Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot the one guy's name. Groot!